So hey y'all, good morning, good morning. I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I'm about to get ready and do my Saturday morning run. Um, but I wanted to talk about something before I got into it. So basically, I wanted to talk about recognizing your gifts, recognizing your talents, and basically how to identify them and how to use them. So basically, a lot of times, you have, like for instance, movies. When you see movies, it's always, the plot line is either it's a hero, and wherever it's a hero, a villain is not too far, right? So you got people, you could choose to either be, a victor, the hero, right? Or you can either choose to be the villain, right? The victim, right? So a lot of times how they work is, it depends on how you perceive things, how you digest things, how you're able to create things. Because a lot of times when we deal with things, we don't understand that we are the creator of the things, right? Anything that has happened, 9 out of 10, we probably had a strong influence on what has happened or whatnot. So either you have to decide whether when you encounter something traumatic or something painful, whether you're gonna choose to make power, let power be birthed from that, right? Or either you're gonna choose to make it poison, you know. So with pain, either comes power or poison. And guess what? You decide that. So either you're going to turn your pain into something toxic, something that's poisonous, and it will kill you and kill everything around you. Everything around you will die, you know. Or you can give power to that pain. Perseverance. I can't even talk this morning, y'all. Perseverance. You can give strength to that thing, and you can birth something beautiful out of that. And it's not until you understand that you control whether you're the victim or the victor in situations that you will really start to be able to move past a lot of things, a lot of roadblocks, a lot of blockages. It's not until you understand that concept that you'll be able to press forward whatever life has given you. You have to understand that with anything that you get, you decide what you make out of it. So for instance, I know it's cliche, but they say it all the time. When life give you lemon, you make lemonade. Okay? Make it. But either your lemonade gonna be sweet or either it's gonna be bitter. Okay? You gotta learn to be creative, be an inventor. Okay? Because if you give me something, I'm gonna make something good out of it. Okay? Especially particularly women. We can make something out of anything. Okay? Make a whole meal out of a few things in the kitchen, and somebody go in there and be like, I didn't know we had that. Or a man can have the ability to be able to fix something. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you don't see no use out of it, and they be able to fix it. So it's different things, different ways, different gifts, different talents that you have that you're probably not even looking at as anything. Because we so caught up on the obvious. When it's not always the obvious. It's not, your talents are not always up front. Or your talents might not always be shown in the best way. So for instance, okay, what I mean by talents and using the tools that you're given in the correct way. Okay. So for instance, you got prisoners, right? You got prisoners. They're not in jail for being stupid. of not being smart because they're very smart, right? A lot of them got real creative. You know, some of them was drug dealers, you know, and they chose to use their talents a specific way, and it ended up costing them, you know, costing them, meaning they got caught for it, because when you use your talents and when you use your skills, they have to be in the right way, because if not, you will pay for it. So what I mean by this, anytime you're using anything, you're using what you're good at or whatnot, it can't be for self-gain, okay? It can't be for, what's something else for it? I can't think of it right now, but I don't want to lose my train of thought right now. So anyway, a lot of times we look at what's bad and we just mark it as bad and it's dead, right? But it's not true at all, okay? Everything in moderation, okay, is not bad. Like for instance, okay, and this is what I mean by people when they use their powers for good or bad. You have a person that's a manipulator, right? Really manipulative, you know. But being a manipulator, being manipulative is not always bad. It depends on how that person uses it that makes it bad, right? Same way with a shovel, same way with a hoe. Okay, if I need to dig something up, 9 out of 10, I'm not gonna use a hoe because I need a shovel to do what I need to do. It's gonna be more effective in it. Not to say that I can't use that hoe. I can use that hoe. You know, it could chop some stuff up. You know, help me, but it's not gonna be the most effective tool, right? So on the flip side, when I'm choosing to use something, then I need to use something that's gonna benefit me at its highest, the most beneficial way, okay? So I'm gonna use the shovel because I identified the tool that I need that can help me to get a job done more, you know, more effectively, okay? Not to say that anything is wrong with that hoe. It's just not what I need for what I need done, okay? So going back to the gifts, okay? When you're good at certain things, like I said, you have the good and the bad with everything. Some people just look at a manipulative person and they write them off and they be like, you know what, you just a con, you a con, okay? You a con artist. You this, you that, you real, you know, clever. You know, and clever not always looked at on it with the best intent, okay? When you see somebody clever, you think of somebody as a trickster, as a joker or whatnot. But the issue is not the gift. It's not the gift at hand. It's how they chose to use that tool or that instrument, okay? Because like I said, everything has good qualities in it. It depends on how you decide to utilize that tool, that art, that craft, that gift, that talent that makes it bad or not. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, control. You know, a person that want to be controlling, it has good qualities, but so does it have bad, and it could be really bad with the persons that have the wrong heart, the wrong mindset, the wrong intent. It could be really bad. But a person that is there's the right fit for something, then that control could be what you need because they have the ability to be able to know how to you know, how to control things the way they need to be controlled in a healthy sense. They're a good influence, right? Meaning it's good. It's a good thing. Because like I said, you know, learning how to use your gifts. Because if you using them the wrong way, then people going to see you as, oh man, that person can't be trusted. You know. You messy. You know what I'm saying? You messy, you petty, or whatever you want to call it. Know how to use whatever your craft is in the right way instead of being negative. Anything that's used unhealthy becomes negative. Anything that's used in the wrong way or for self-gain becomes toxic. Okay? So we just got to be mindful of how we using certain things, you know. So you nosy, you real good at finding stuff out. But how about you be real good at researching things and helping people to discover things? And how about you discover the cure for cancer, okay? I'm just saying, some people just be so worried about other stuff, you know. How about you use that same energy that be so worried about the world that you come up with something or invention to, feed the people that need to be fed, the homeless or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, that same energy you use toward being conniving, being messy, being petty instead of being productive, being messy instead of being positive, hating instead of encouraging people, building people up, or whatever you doing, that same energy you using, you losing, really. You think you winning by so-called getting over on the next person or making a person feel bad or degrading or whatever you're going to do, but you losing because that same energy, that same time that you using to hurt somebody else, it could have been put on you. It could have been put on bettering you. It could have been put on shedding light, and being great. But instead, you would rather use your powers for bad. And some people might not, I ain't hurt nobody. Yeah, somebody getting hurt, all right. And for the most part, you hurt yourself the most. Okay, so you really have to be able to identify these things, how you use your time, how you spend your time, and how you think, and how you operate. Because at the end of the day, you will become your own poison. While you're trying to give it to somebody else to drink, you're going to end up becoming your own poison, and you're going to end up drinking it yourself. Okay? So either you're going to be the hero, the victor, or either you're going to be the villain or the victim. All right, y'all. Y'all be good.